Real quick, I just want to ask, Ryan Garcia went online and pretty much essentially blamed Sean Gibbons for not being
When was this?
Like 2 days, yesterday or 2 days ago, for not being able to, he said he lost the tank fight because he went trying to do the Pacquiao exhibition, the whole Eastside Cruz thing. So I just wanted to
You said Ryan Garcia said what?
he went on Twitter and pretty much
I don't be on Twitter like that as much as I used to because, again, it's like, I understand is what Twitter is all about. You know, that's not the end all of how to promote a fight. I know what the marketplace is and where I need to be. That's where I'm at. Okay, but to answer your question about Ryan Garcia, he said that.
So he pretty much said like he was originally scheduled to fight, he was working to take fight. So it's not essentially your guys' fault. You guys definitely made the Ryan Garcia fight. And he said
we made it happen.
Well, you guys were trying to make the fight happen.
He's acknowledging that?
Yeah, so he pretty much said, I lost the Tank fight because listening to Sean Gibbons trying to do the Manny Pacquiao exhibition.
Oh, okay.
So now he's trying to do the Eastside Cruz fight, and now that fight isn't being materialized because that's the mandatory for the WBC.
Oh, okay.
So now he's trying to get the Eastside Cruz, and he's saying like, yo, Sean, I keep trying to work with you guys, and I lost the Tank fight because they're trying to do this Pacquiao exhibition.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm going to lose the Cruz fight. You guys don't want to make the fight with me. And I just wanted to get your thoughts. And obviously people would say, hey, you guys aren't trying to make these fights.
Yeah, well, but again, that's why I don't pay, so for me personally, I don't pay any of that any attention. There have been fights that we've tried to make. But see, the one thing about Mayweather Promotions and PBC, we don't negotiate and talk in public. We leave that to the loudmouth ass, you know who. Okay, that's not the way you make events happen. Okay, because again, whether it be the fans or certain people, biased people in the media, they'll fuck it up. If you leave it to that, you know, you got to go and make a deal behind the scenes, and then you announce it. That's how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, as it relates to Ryan Garcia, he's a good fighter. Wish him nothing but the best. Yeah, he fucked off that opportunity with Tank. Yeah, he did. And it's just as recently as a couple months ago.
Really? Like just like
a couple months ago, tried to make it.
Really?
Prior to this.
So Ryan could have been potentially between Rolly or
No.
Before the Rolly.
No. Tried. Yes. Yeah. Before the Rolly fight, for like the end of the year.
Okay.
The end of the year. Golden Boy wants no parts of that. And I'm telling you, it makes Ryan Garcia look bad. It makes their company look bad because again, is that we know what it is. And so I already know it's all bullshit that we don't try to make this and we trying to protect. I don't pay that shit no attention. We got to focus on building our fighters. I don't have shit to prove to nobody. Again, we know what we're doing. Again, all that's just nonsense that's out there because it's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of jealousy. It's like, at the end of the day, fight who? Like I was telling the guys over there, fight who? Fight who? Not one of these guys can sell out a venue. I'm just being honest. Not one of them. You name the name. Name a name. And ask, and you say put those two lightweights in a fight and tell me that they can sell out a venue.
I guess the people is obvious, like, one is going to be Devin Haney because he's going over to fight.
Devin's a tremendous fighter.
And
I hope he wins the fight. I hope he wins the fight.
I guess that's what they'll say.
I got nothing but respect for him and his pops. I hope they win the fight. I really do.
Would Devin be like the closest, like, to Tank to make, like, what would be the...
Well, I don't want to get into any of those details, but again, that's definitely a great start when you, like, because again, it's like then you see where you see where they at. As far as, you know, again, making noise. You gotta like when you sit down at Thanksgiving dinner, it's like you don't just show up at somebody's house and expect to eat. You gotta bring something. you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to be rude.
Yeah, you gotta bring something to the table. And again, but that just goes over a period of time and they understand that. Bill's a smart guy. He understands that. That's why it's like he's doing a very good job with his son, with putting his son in the right situation. That's why they made the move to go sign. He's doing it by any means necessary and looking to put his son in the best situation for now and for later to be the best that he possibly can be.
And there'll probably be like a future fight since they did a 3-fight deal. You know, that's not going to be something that's going to be able to happen.
Well, again, so what you got to understand is this: is that so he's tied up for the next couple fights.
Yeah.
So hopefully at that point, he's become undisputed champion. He's become a big time attraction. That's fair, right? And then that's when you can come together and say, let's make it happen.
Yeah. Speaking of undisputed champion, Josh Taylor, well, he was just stripped of the WBA title. Now he was supposed to move up to 147. But right now, from what I'm hearing is that he's going to stay at 140, and he's going to, but Teofimo Lopez is not in the picture for fights for those titles. What do you think they do? Where do you think that goes, 140? And how does Tank fit into that?
For 140? Now, well, my goal is to have Richardson Hitchens fight for one of those titles. That's my goal is for Richardson Hitchens. He's a tremendous young fighter, you know, and that's our goal is to put him in that situation. You know what I mean? Because he's grinding and getting his way, getting the necessary experience, and if he continues to listen, then he's going to be in the best situation.